Hello, I'm the manager here at Burger King. And my name is Yolanda Blackness. Before we start the job interview, can you tell me why you were 55 minutes late?
Well, unfortunately, I really like mayonnaise. So I had a bowl of it. And then you can only guess what happened.
I'm curious to how your lame excuse for being 55 minutes late relates to a bowl of mayonnaise. Please go on.
Well, it is a little embarrassing. But strange things really began to happen in my gastrointestinal tract. I did not know it can be such a colon cleanser. Well, all I can tell you is that it was liquid. And explosive. And I got really huge poop squirts. I used up all 3 pairs of underwear. 3 pairs of pants. 3 pairs of socks. And 1 pair of shoes. And a full roll of toilet paper. It left my anus red. Swollen. And angry.
Now I know why they invented the term TMI. Now I'm very sorry I asked. That is the most disgusting, gross, weirdest, and stupidest excuse I have heard in my entire life. And why could you not just say you had a stomachache? And leave it at that? Excuse me while I get a glass of water and try to keep my lunch down. Anyways, let's get on with the interview then. I forgot your name in the midst of that conversation.
My name is Donald. Nump. Nuts. But you can call me Nump for short. But my friends just call me Numpy.
Good to meet you, Mr. Numpnuts. I think. Do you have any special skills?
Well, I have the best cheekbones of anybody I know. I have the longest hair in my family. I have a 25,000 gamer score on my Xbox. I can swing a pick better than any other man out there. I can run faster with underwear on my head than any black guy running from the cops. My last job involved making burgers, and while I was flipping patties, sometimes I feel the greatest desire to roll the patty up and down my butt crack.
And then did you serve the burgers to your customers?
Well, of course. Everybody loves exotic food.
Wow. Well, you are very lucky that I'm a patient man, and that I am forced by corporate policy to finish this circus routine called a job interview, no matter how moronic the applicant is. It says here in your job application that you got fired from your last job. Can you tell me where you worked and why you got fired?
I worked for the McDonald's inside the Walmart, and occasionally I had to clean the dining area. It was one of the most special McDonald's.
What made it so special?
Well, whenever I would clean the dining area, I was always pleasantly surprised to find Ronald McDonald visiting our restaurant. Soon, Ronald and I became fast friends. Sometimes I would take my smoke break with him. However, Ronald became very annoying because he always asked me for a cigarette. So finally I drilled a hole in his lips so he would shut up.
Why did you drill a hole in his lips?
Because he kept complaining that he could not put the cigarette in his mouth. Then he kept moaning about not being able to hold a cigarette in his hand. So I also drilled a hole in between his fingers. Then he kept complaining about how hungry he was, and that the French fries I was putting through the cigarette hole in his lips was not doing it for him. Finally, I had to break off spending time with him.
That is very odd indeed. But can you tell me exactly why I got fired?
Because I kept putting a McDonald's bag over his head to protect the public from his stinky, obnoxious breath. I didn't know then what I know now.
And dare I ask, what is that?
He just needed a bowl of mayonnaise.
I have to leave right now. I have to hurl.
It's all good. My brown eye is beginning to wink uncontrollably. And I'm out of toilet paper at my house.